Yeah, he took over the whole, you know, sitting on the throne thing pretty fast. So, we certainly could start training up more magic. This is the kind of grind that I typically don't do live while I'm recording or anything, because, I mean, it takes a while. I don't know what the fastest way to train up spells like this are. Maybe it's just leave one enemy alive and then friendly fire it or something, but I don't know. The problem is with friendly fire, you can't auto battle it. You'd have to input it manually like this every turn. Like, you can do that, but as soon as you go back to auto battle, it'll target the enemy. And I definitely like being able to use auto battle. But it's possible you get a lot more spell experience for hitting your own self. Let's just try, for instance, a single casting of level 2 Scourge on yourself, and we'll see how much it moves the bar, basically. Oh, well, I meant to just cast it once. Okay. Once on yourself, once on the enemy. And... I mean, maybe 10% of the way? I don't know. So we'll kill some goblins with it, check if it's gone up a little bit. I'd say that went up about the same as casting it on ourselves, honestly. Anyway, I don't really want to grind per se. I'm just auto-battling on the way to this ship, so it's fine. The trouble is, like, all the spells need to hit, like, the teens in power to be strong, and it's so much grinding. Oh, I was supposed to go to Paloom. I went to the wrong town. Can you blame me? The ship was in the other town, not Paloom. I just feel like black magic is so much grinding for fairly limited effect compared to using a weapon. Weapons scale pretty well throughout the game. Magic, like, especially the offensive spells, just does not scale very well. The good thing is, like, some of the buffing spells are pretty strong, and obviously curing and life and as soon is all good, but here we go. Special Sailor. Is it a little too convenient? Yeah, it is a little too convenient. Oh well, let's go to Deist. Just trust her. She's Layla. Layla the Sailor. She doesn't use a normal boat, she uses a special boat. And she didn't even charge us. Isn't that nice? Well, it wouldn't be an NES Final Fantasy game without some pirates, would it? Alright. I really don't think they'd have a chance against us. Punch them dead. Get 'em, boys! Well, it's one less than in Final Fantasy 1, and honestly, they're not that much stronger, I don't think. Actually... another spell I haven't tested out. You should see the princess in her room? Nah. She doesn't want to talk to us right now. Maybe one day. So Berserk is not actually auto battle, I don't believe. But it should be more damage as you level the spell up. At low levels, it doesn't really make a difference. The pirates can't even hit us. Oh, they're so weak. Well, not as weak as our magic. Yeah, and this is why we end up just punching things to death or hitting them with swords, you know. Alright, this is my pirate ship now. You know the drill. Oh, now we're friends. Never mind, it's cool. We just had to kill all of her pirates, and now she's an ally. How anime. They were only pretending to die. And now she's a fourth party member, yay! Surely that doesn't bode poorly for her. Gordon mostly survived. So Layla, there she is. She's, does she use the bow? That's not good. She's got a dagger and a longsword. That's very piratey, at least. Oh, I'll be taking this, though. You don't need that. That's mine now. Gold hairpin's pretty good. We'll be taking that. Honestly, you don't really need this either. Okay. So we're kind of stuck in an inner sea if I remember correctly. Or maybe you can go anywhere we want. The sea map for Final Fantasy 2 is a little bit boring. I think Final Fantasy 1 did a better job of like laying out the world map. Because you got the boat a little bit earlier and the progression for the sailing made more sense, but it's fine. And besides, we've already literally flown an airship. And how did these sea snakes swim onto the top of our boat? Well, you know the drill. It's fine, guy likes it rough. Yeah, she tried to kill me, so this is what I really wanted to have happen, is for her to be dead now. It's my pirate ship, and we don't need her. Also, these sea snakes, they're pretty tough. They got the purple poison. We could try some lightning magic, maybe. I kind of remember the water battles once you first get the ship. I think this is a pretty good grinding area, right? Like the enemies are worth quite a lot of ranks of your weapons. I don't know if they drop anything good or anything, but also I think you can go to Masidia now, right? If we went to the west here and traveled through some dangerous area, I'm pretty sure we can just walk there. I want to see if our lightning does anything. That's pretty good damage. That's pretty good. I mean, it's the same as a regular attack. I'm not more evil than Layla. She tried to kill us first. This was self-defense. Oh, we're not high enough level as Suna. Well, that's why we need to practice on darkness, I guess. Okay, we might die, but I'm gonna just test this out. Before we go to the Deist in the middle of the water. How tough for cockatrice is gonna be? Pretty tough. pretty tough. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty tough, guys. Good, just leave them there. You don't need them. You don't need them anyway. I mean, I bought a couple, right? Literally 2. Well, we might make it. I think it's just in the middle of this mountain ring, isn't it? You could probably get here very easily if you just found the chocobo, right? Can the chocobo get here? There might be rivers in the way, so the chocobo can't make it all the way down here. But if you could use the chocobo, that would obviously make it easier. Hey, look, Isuna practice. Oh, it was a higher level blind. We actually are getting reduced accuracy by some amount. It's still not a very good spell, but at a high enough level, I guess it might lower your accuracy a bit. So that's a pretty tough group. Took them down. Oh, that's a mountain. That's not a town at all. Cockatrices are pretty bad, though, I gotta say. So what's in here? It is the Masidian cave, but this is not the town of Masidia. Wonder where Masidia is. It was just like when we were trying to find Salamand, and I walked by it like 2 or 3 times because I just couldn't remember where it was on the map. It's probably pretty high level, honestly. Could try. So only magic is probably gonna... Must have been a critical hit. Apparently Blizzara is not the way to go, though. I guess we could try fire, because there's red ones. But I don't know black flans, maybe... So black flans take some damage from fire. This is probably not a great fight for us. I think we need to switch to punch power. It's the only way forward, guys. A little bit of punching. We're just in too high of a level area for not punching. Ooh, 0 damage. That's not good. Even the power of punch cannot beat the power of moose. Let's see if the red mooses are at least able to be damaged. No. Oh good, but they'll run away. It's like fighting metal slimes again. Could try teleport strats. Well, I think we can kill the black flan, but I don't know about the red moose. I mean, I guess it'll probably run away eventually. Seems like nothing I've got really hurts it, though. I don't expect Berserk has enough power to make any difference. Maybe one day, but not right now, probably. Pretty sure I tried Ice Magic. $43, but that's nothing special. The black ones took like 250 from fire. See you later, Viddy. Poison heals him. Nice. Ah, trying to run. Yeah, we will win eventually, I guess. I don't know if anything works. Oh, the punch got through. There you go. Nice. Must have been a crit. Cool. There you go. Maria got some nice stats there. So did Guy. Alright, better save it. That was a long fight. Oh, come on. So the black flans are the ones that give us the trouble with the damage and the poison. It was the red mooses barely did anything. Alright, we made it back to the ship. Good enough. Let's never go there again. Unless you can see the town from the coast, let's say. Oh, right, we're still on punch mode for Guy. Punches are too strong. We've got to turn it off unless we're fighting something really dangerous. Interesting that the main ghost does the most damage, I guess. That's... 61 is pretty good. What are we looking at? He's got a 7 knife skill. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, pretty sure this is where we're trying to go. Nope, that's just a tropical island. We're looking for... Where are we trying to go? Is it, oh, the big island in the northeast, maybe. I think weapon skills and magic skills should still go to 16. Although I haven't tested it in this version. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream maybe after the next dungeon. I'm starting to get a little tired of all this, but it's not tired of the game. It's just streaming for too long. But I'll try to get through one more dungeon and then we'll call it a wrap. We all knew I probably couldn't finish this game in a single sitting, not without rushing. And honestly, I don't know. In general, I don't know Final Fantasy 2 well enough to really attempt like a speed run or anything, because some of it is like doesn't make much sense to me still. Why do we go here? Why do we go there? It's like, eh. But we've done some good science, and we have made a lot of progress, honestly. Oops. I mean, I could probably get off there, but I want to sail closer to the main entrance. And I might, between sessions, I might do some spell grinding, maybe, between, like, just sort of in the background while I'm not paying tons of attention. I could just get some spell levels up a bit higher or something. Maybe. Maybe. But grinding away while recording is just... For the amount of time it would take spells... Because you know, if my weapons are like level 7 and 8, I probably want my spells to be around that to have the same overall power, but boy will it take forever to get them there. And that's just like, even for one character to get them there, let alone everybody. There we go, that's the place we're looking for. We are getting a little low on MP too. Hey look, it's Castle Deist. And there's some annoying little brat that doesn't want us to come in. Kid. We're looking for wyverns. And dragoons. My husband was a dragoon. The Imperials already killed everything. If only we had a pendant. So, dragoons can talk to wyverns, except they need magic peasants. Magic peasants. Magic pendants. It's not the same Cain from Final Fantasy IV. Don't get your hopes up. Dragoons just love naming their kids Cain. For some reason. Bunch of status magic, I don't know. not that great. Tons of treasure. I don't even know what half this stuff does. So, Sage's Wisdom. It does permanently increase spirit and intellect. That's nice. And a wing sword. We might want that. Oh, yeah. It's like when you get the ice sword in Final Fantasy 1. You're like, suddenly, you've got a nice weapon. Just checking for secret armor that I've had dropped or something. Okay, that's all the loot in here. I think so. Now we gotta go. What's in here? Nothing. Now we gotta go find the dragon cave, or the wyvern cave, I guess, whatever they call it, to try to get that pendant. Just a little pit stop on our way. But getting the winged sword, I think, is like pretty important. And this is largely why I bought the cottage, because there's no way to rest on the island here. And this will get us all our MP back. It was a little expensive when we first bought it, but I would say worth it. Alright, Deist Cavern. What do we got? Undead, of course. Fun dead. We could go dual wielding, but with all the paralyzed touch we fight down here, not getting hit is probably a little bit better, because getting stunned means you don't get even one attack, let alone double attack. I do like how Maria has maintained a small lead in the HP compared to Furion this whole game. Ever since we sort of grinded her up just a little bit to get her a bit of extra stamina, she's done a pretty good job keeping up. Max level shield is broken. I mean, I think that you could just stop and say shields are broken, honestly. Alright, quest done. That was easy. Oh, wait. You want me to get all the treasure? Sure. You can get all the treasure. So we fought red souls before. We were going to test if, like, cure magic worked on them, I think. So let's see. No. Not these ones, anyway. All of my characters have had 99% evasion for quite a while. Probably since they had shield skill, like, 4 or 5. And then you can dual wield shields and it's even better. Yeah. 99% evasion. Hey, Furion got his second evasion multiplier. Nice. And everyone has magic defense multipliers too. Pretty consistent damage output. Everyone's doing 400-ish. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's a reason I'm not doing punching. Punching just scales up too fast. We're very strong with our weapons, but if we were only using punching, we would be doing even more ridiculous damage. And we wouldn't be quite as defensive because, you know, no shields. Well, actually, you can punch and shield, but, you know. Like, that makes sense. Those yellow souls seem to give you a lot of gold. We're still not doing a lot of physical damage to these guys, but we're punching through slowly now. Oh, come on. Don't you run from me. Captain America can punch with a shield. Yeah, but in Final Fantasy, punching is monk. So you're having two-handed punching. In fact, even the animation is two-handed punching. So shield punching, not so much. These yellow souls are really good at wasting my time. I mean, what's 20 damage when you've got, you know, over 1,000? Don't need it. These guys are definitely giving us good money, though. I'm not mad to be fighting them. I'm just annoyed that they waste time with AoE spells. Okay, see if we can kill this guy this time around. There we go, that's better. Encounter rate's pretty high in this dungeon, gotta say. I'm not making a whole lot of progress down here just now. Well, the inns make you pay for missing HP and MP. It's not so much that the inns go up in price, it's that you have more healing required. So you can actually save some gold by using your MP to cure your HP first, and then it's cheaper. Mage staff. Does that give me anything? Thunder. That's... I wonder what level it casts it at. We'll find out. But yeah, once you start getting item magic in Final Fantasy 1, things tend to go a bit faster. But magic is so wonky in this game, I don't know if I ever got use out of these. Thunder 5, well... 10 damage, that is so bad compared to, like, you know, Lightning 2 or Thundera in the first game. Or really any Final Fantasy except this one. What a waste. I mean, we can equip it, I guess, but... It's actually quite strong. Wow. For anyone with the staff skill, it's actually very, very surprisingly heavy hitting. But I was training Furion in it for a while. I don't know. Maybe some other day. I mean, you can see how much damage our regular attacks do. No, these don't break. Final Fantasy 5, I think, is the only one. 5 and 6 is when staffs break when you use them in combat. But they're like really strong. Like, they cast them at a pretty high level for them to break. In the original NES versions, they're just free spells, basically. You need a way to kill these guys quicker, too. Other than just punching. In Final Fantasy 1, the Mage staffs cast fire too, which is quite nice. Basically one-shots things that are weak to fire pretty reliably. Most undead, mummies, ghouls, all that. Frost wolves, you know, that kind of stuff. The way, that's the way to the next level. I think I want to do the bridge first because there's treasure over there. It's funny how easy it is you can get the pendant in this dungeon. Like, you could be in and out of this dungeon in less than a minute with the key item, but if you want to full clear it, boy do they make you work. Yeah, bridges. These might be our first Ogre Chiefs, too. Yep, I think one of my very first Let's Plays of FF1 Rando was for sale in Corneria nuke staves. So you could just buy them and then everyone would cast nuke for free forever. It's lots of fun, but kind of trivializes everything. That still goes all right. I still think the balance is not really figured out. You know, it's still Final Fantasy 2. It's very much the same as it always is. But, there's still pretty much all the gimmicks to abuse stat gains for HP, MP. And, shields are still super strong, maybe too strong, and punching is definitely way too strong. Same as it always is. I was mostly curious when I started to see how they rebalanced it or what they would have changed. But, they didn't change too much. This takes me back to the top floor. Okay. Because I fell down the pit, I think I have to loop all the way back around now, unfortunately. Ah, Layla. You know, 4th slot. They don't really help very much, so I generally just leave them on the ground. Well, I leave Minwu up. Minwu helps at the beginning of the game, but... And Joseph's okay a little bit, but honestly... You're probably better off just leaving them having a nap. Save the experience for the 3 that stick around, right? You could just have her defend, but then she'd be stealing HP growth, you know? Alright, one more loop-de-loop. We can still teleport out when we're done, conveniently. But it is going to take another few minutes. Yeah, we saw with Gordon not too long ago. He was just faking it. As soon as the airship or the dreadnought was going to blow up, he started running around again just fine. We're gonna have a lot of money when we're done in here. As long as I keep just auto-battling everything. Enemies that spam low damage AoE spells with fancy animations should be banned. Just as a general rule. It's not threatening, it just wastes time. Alright, which way am I going? Up left. I definitely enjoy that map. When the encounter rate starts going wild like this, it's really nice to just look at your map and know where to go. So, definitely some nice quality of life in this version. Yeah, I have a hard time. Once you get to the point where the game is throwing random encounters on you every like 5 to 10 steps, it can get really hard to remember where you're going in your map and start, you know, as soon as you get out of combat, pressing the wrong direction and going backwards. Okay, so the bridge didn't work out the way we hoped. I don't even really remember if there's any reason to fully clear this dungeon, other than, well, there's maybe an achievement for 100% items or something. It'd be nice if you could slow the encounter rate down a little bit, I think. This is brutal, man. You need to heal up again, too. Ooh, giant gloves. That might be nice. Maybe worth all the grinding after all. We're healing still about 300-ish per cast. Still not that great. But giant gloves, huh? Yep, that's nice. Plus 10 strength. That's pretty good. Well, I guess we'll keep fighting giants as long as they can drop giant gloves. I wonder if you can use them like FF1. Doesn't look like it. No free saber casts. Not today. I think we've had like literally 10 to 20 encounters on this floor. This is too much. Alright, we're back to the bottom chest and then back up. And then we can wrap this up, I think. Okay, guys. Not much to talk about. The acid file? What does that do? Probably cast Scourge at level 5 or something. I wish when they remade this game, they chill down the encounter rate. This is at the point where it's pretty frustrating, I gotta say. Just, it's very NES, but if they're trying to remaster it, they don't need it to be this bad, brutal. I'm still missing... How do I get to the other staircase here that gets to all those treasures on the bottom right? I think it's like across the bridge or something. The right side is where you want to go, but just checking them all. Well, maybe I was wrong. It's the second from the right. Well, maybe a boss fight will wake us up a little. Shortcut? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to come down the stairs in the top left, and the top left leads to the center in the middle area, where we fell down the bridge. Maybe you can cross the bridge the second time or something. Oh look, a chimera! Or there's 4 of them! Alright. How difficult will it be? I don't even remember. Probably not that bad. Okay, well we can kill 1 per round, that's good enough. Yeah, we're fine. They're flying enemies, right? So the winged sword cuts them down. If you didn't pick up the winged sword, it's a little bit harder, but... a relatively well-skilled character with sword and winged sword. Sword skill and the winged sword. Barely got any stats out of it even. So maybe I wasn't even supposed to come back here yet. I think you have to talk to the yeah, I think what you're supposed to do is get the pendant, talk to the Wyvern, and then they say they want the water, and then you come back and get the water, but you can't just do it in one route, of course. One loop. Oh well, we killed the boss already. Unfortunately, that means we have to go through the... I'll probably save the return for another stream, because boy oh boy is the encounter rate getting a bit rough. I want to get the rest of the treasure in this dungeon today, at least, though. Oh look, enemies we never ran into. Powerful enemies. These guys seem to have nearly as many HP as the boss did, honestly. So, can we... Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I swear it's like the encounter rate like fries my brain. I don't think this map is all that complicated, but when there's a fight every 5 steps, it really throws off my navigating, you know, like... I can't remember if you always fall down the bridge or if it's just a one-time trap. So I guess we find out. Or we try. Yeah, the encounter rate is at least twice as high as it needs to be. We're getting so little travel between battles, it's nonsense. And it's not like the combat is difficult. We're certainly way over leveled for fighting. It's just... We definitely want to kill these guys though, in case they drop some more gloves. These might even be the best gloves in the game, or very nearly so. I think it was like that in Final Fantasy IV, actually. Giant's helm as well. Okay. Oh boy. That seems very lucky as well. I guess I already had one, but now we've got two. Dang, we got double agility item and 3 different strength items. That seems like we've been pretty lucky. Okay. I could see stacking agility on this one person so they've got plus 20 agility, but honestly, we're up to triple magic defense. Our own agility stat is getting really high. I really think it's to do with the armor you equip, and by going with the cuirasses rather than the heavy armor. And I did see that. I don't know when I like accidentally put golden armor on Guy. I probably hit optimize or something. I must have hit optimize accidentally because I definitely didn't mean to do that. And I didn't remember equipping the giant helm on him either, so must have been a drop or something. So he's probably been missing out on a little bit of agility growth. That's one of the reasons he's at 27 and the other 2 are at over 50. Like, it's already become our highest stat, and it's not like we're really grinding anything for agility. It goes up passively fast enough. Well, and that's with some of them with plus 10 to 2 people with plus 10, right? So it's actually 46, 42, 27 officially, but still, it's pretty good. So I don't remember how to get across that bridge to get the rest of the treasure then. There must have been a branch somewhere. Maybe there's a secret passage. Oh, I might have gone... Yeah, okay, I think I went up and left the last time I got to this floor. Maybe that was my mistake. Because this is probably the split right here. Well, just because there's RPGs with worse encounter rates doesn't give this one a free pass. Oh, this is the way I went last time. Okay. So let's try the other direction, because I don't think I've gone... This has got to be the end of the dungeon, right? Although, this still doesn't account for the treasures on the floating island across the bridge. This just got us to the other way to the bottom of the map. So there's got to be another way down. Oh man, this cave is kicking my butt. Well, we have adamantoises and now we can just kill them naturally. Also, the dual heads guys, I remember them maybe being a little bit dangerous. In one of the games, those sort of Etten style monsters were tough. Maybe it was FF3 though. Okay, tell you what, adamantoids. Let's speed this up. And of course, monster chest with more adamantos. Did you like the last battle with turtles? Now you get more turtles. All right, get comfortable. If there's a turtle shell in this chest, I'm gonna laugh. Remember when one adamantoise was literally a boss with boss music? Ah, those were the days. Well, at least we got some more MP on Maria. And some expensive heavy armor that we probably don't really want. Well, there's that flame bow. Someone was talking about that earlier. Is it good? Probably not. But it's a bow. So yeah, knight armor. It is a lot of defense, but heavy armor, right? So I don't know. I don't know if that's enough to really be worth it. Okay, I still haven't found all the stuff in this dungeon though. There's got to be a way down into the bridge area from the middle right sort of area. Ice shield. That's our second, maybe, ice. We're getting a lot of, I mean, on the plus side, we are getting a lot of somewhat, perhaps rare equipment drops from all of our crazy grinding. Not even really grinding, just trying to figure our way through the maze. Let's go back to the top, see if I missed a staircase down or something. So down and left takes us to the loop. Like, oh right, HP on Furion. Don't forget that teleport's pretty bad for your health. One thing we're not getting much of is like spirit growth, so the power of our healing spells is not scaling up super fast. And I think it just means we need to grind other white spells, like bulk grinding to get your spirit and intellect high enough to be useful. I mean, there you go, +1 spirit. Okay. I need to come down the other stairs. So top floor, go down on the right, and I think there's a split, and I must have just I must always take the wrong one when I go through it, so. See if I can get it right this time, and then we're done this dumb dungeon. This has been a brutal place. Give me some more Giant's gloves so I don't feel so bad. Come on. You know you want them. I tried. It's like we went down to this dungeon at level 20. We're gonna come out at level 40. Just because there's so many enemies in here. Layla should be glad she's not alive for all this. Come on, encounter rate. You don't need ambushes and encounters every 10 steps. It's not needed. I will say that this is a bit of a negative for the remaster. I don't remember it being quite as brutal in FF1, but the combats went a bit quicker on Final Fantasy 1 because, well, you had dedicated mages that could sweep groups, and your fighters tended to one-shot most of the enemies pretty easily, which is not really happening here. Okay. I can't remember if I've been going down the middle one or the left one. We'll never find out though, because we're going to be swarmed by hundreds of Hillgyguses and fires. I mean, where do all these people live? These are giants. Like, there can't be enough sheep living on this island for the hundreds of Hillgyguses we've now slain. Okay, that was the stairs I just never found. Oh, don't worry, 2 more Hillgyguses need to be killed. And who makes all of the Hillgygus boots and armor? Like, that must be a massive industry to provide enough boots, shirts, underwear for all these guys. Hundreds and hundreds of extra large leather armor and boots. There's probably a city somewhere that's their main export. Well, we got 2 giant gloves out of it. So, I mean, everyone gets a giant's glove at this point. So I guess it's good. It's all good. What am I complaining about? Who needs thieves' gloves when we've got giant's gloves? We just need 1 more giant's helmet, and then we've got 3 of each. I wonder what the drop rate is on those, because 2 for 2 seems kind of crazy. I mean, it's good for our DPS, that's for sure. Mithril gloves, as if, after giving me 3 giant gloves. You're just making it easier for me to kill you. Yeah, someone has to manufacture all these giant gloves. A mithril mirror? Oh, just a wall spell. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're done this dungeon. Let's get out of here. We'll have to come back, probably next session, and finish the Wyvern quest, but I'll save that. Yeah. I'm just deciding. I'm probably gonna take a couple days off between this stream and the next one, and when we come back, maybe try to have magic. At least the spells we currently have access to that are not level 1 and useless. That's why I wanted to go to Masidia, just so I could stack up spells before finishing the first session. But I mean, I think we're already past the point of spells ever catching up to our physical damage. I don't think it can happen anymore. Too many weapon ranks, too many giant gloves. Alright. We seek your aid. Will you help us? The Empire's poison, blah blah blah. Oh look, he has an egg. Take the egg to the water. Go back to the place you just went and redo the whole dungeon. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And then the dragon / wyvern dies. With a crunch. Sorry guys. Totally asleep. Yep. Just having a little nap just like Layla and Gordon. And Joseph and Minwoo. Scott. Everybody. Whoever that guy was that was in the beginning intro cutscene that died. Leon, right? Maria's brother, yeah. All those people. They're just having a nap. They're not actually dead. Whew, okay. Well, that was a lot. That was a lot. I'll use my spare cottage. Well, I am excited to have all those giant equipment, but I'm not excited to go back into the encounter zone again. So we're gonna cut this game here, and I feel like we're about halfway through, maybe, give or take. I don't remember this game as well as I thought I did. I feel like we're about halfway through. So yeah, I'm gonna end the recording and stream here. So future tubers, hopefully I split this up into smaller bite-sized pieces, and I will see you guys for the next episode in the next day. Have a great time and all that.